that you are all here to listen to these candidates talk about their platforms and pitch themselves to you is really amazing. And you know, the end goal of this is to be an educated voter and ultimately to get Todd Gardenhire out of office.
This is a great opportunity for us to really lay bare our intentions and our aspirations as state Senate candidates. To my challenger, Tyler Grady, I'm also very grateful because these kind of events help promote democracy, and agreeing to engage in that is very important.
Well, I think one of the most important things facing District 10, and really facing all of us with respect to every level of politics, is holding our representatives accountable, our politicians accountable, holding our counties accountable, and holding each other accountable. I think that settings like this, political debates where you have candidates go kind of against each other and talk about their priorities and different issues, it's a way to hold candidates accountable.
We have an obligation to hold the institutions who spend tax dollars accountable for the way they spend those tax dollars. We have to hold our politicians accountable for the way that they vote on issues and the kinds of legislation that they support. We have to hold one another accountable.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Landry. I'm the Bradley County Young Democrats Secretary, the Lee University Democratic Ambassador to Lee, and I am the Lee University College Democrats President, and I also just mediated a debate between Ty O'Grady and Khristy Wilkinson. Both these candidates actually are from Chattanooga, and they came to Cleveland to be with the constituents, us, from Cleveland. Cleveland is a college town. It's people like me. I go to Lee, and the fact that they were able to come here and talk to us, be in our space, shows that they care about us, not only where they're from, not only their communities, they care about their whole constituent base, and they care about everyone there equally, and that's really important to me. The constituents get that contact, and without that, one, you look bad because why don't you want to meet your constituents? Is this really what you're in it for? And two, you don't get to tell them yourself. They get to hear it secondhand. And there's a third candidate that nobody even knew was running because he's not here.
One of the primary opponents in this race is so certain that he's going to captivate the voters of Hamilton County, but he's actually left out the folks of Bradley County in his campaign. And that's something that I've heard from multiple party leaders in Bradley County. And it's really sad to think that a candidate would not be concerned with every member of the district and trying to earn the vote and captivate the audience outside of his hometown.
We've come to a place in time where it's very easy for us to lose faith in our politicians. Sometimes it seems like they're out of touch with reality or disconnected from the real struggles that real people like you and I face on a regular basis. When I think about how hard it is for my family to make ends meet in the very privileged position that I occupy, I'm immediately struck at how much harder it would be for someone who had less. And I know that there are a tremendous amount of people who have less. And that realization is really what motivated me to run for state senate. I think that we deserve representatives who will do whatever they can to improve the lives of middle-class Tennesseans and those of us who are struggling to get by. I want to work to improve compensation for low-wage workers. I want to stimulate the economy with much-needed infrastructure projects. That's going to require some shifting in the way that we do revenue in Tennessee. We need to pass serious health care reform that not only closes the coverage gap, but takes better care of our seniors. And we have to hold our counties and our contractors responsible for the education and services they provide to our kids.
For it being my first debate going in, of course, I was a little bit nervous, but I feel like I was really prepared. And I said the things that I wanted to say, and I think it was good overall, and I look forward to doing this again against Todd Gardenhire after the primary. The one thing that I've really learned in this whole process is that people feel like once someone gets elected, they stop showing up. They come by during campaign season, they make all these promises, they tell you all the wonderful things that they're gonna do for you, and then you never hear from them again until the next campaign season rolls around. I don't think that's good politics. I don't think that's a good way to represent people. I think the most important thing a politician can do is keep showing up even after the election. I'm looking forward to being a regular gadfly in every community where there is injustice, and make sure that people are being treated fairly and being cared for by their government. I think it's time for us to start being responsible for each other. So I'm really looking forward to doing more debates. I'm looking forward to working on more campaigns, and I'm looking forward to running for further political offices in the future. It's an exciting time. I think I finally figured out what I want to do with my life.
These are our Democratic warriors for the 10th District. Thank you so much to everyone here. I am so happy that you all were able to make it out. Once again, let's give them a round of applause.